Hello friends, it's Brandy with Confessions of a Paper Addict, and today I'm working with the precious new stitched pumpkin cut file for October. Off camera, I went ahead and did the stitching on the cut file, and here I'm just showing you guys that it's hard to lay down the piece of the paper to help me line up where I want to place these. So I did a little trick. I almost did not film this, but I wanted to make sure that I have all of the little cutouts lined up just as the cut file intends it to be. So I go ahead and just start off by laying a strip of white cardstock down behind the negative piece. Then I place it in there, place the two outside edges in just like a puzzle, and glue it to the white cardstock. And then I glue the top edges of those down and cut away that white cardstock. Now I can go in and take this top piece and place it back over those two, just like this, and I know exactly where I need to place those other pieces at. So I can get it to all fit in the puzzle just right. I really hope that makes sense. I hope you guys can kind of understand by watching what my intentions were. Also, I had every intention of going ahead and just inking around the edges of each of these pieces before I glued them down, but I forgot on these, so I had to do it after the fact. And doing it this way before you glue them down is so much easier. I knew it would be, and I almost decided not to ink it at all, but I knew it was going to add a lot of dimension, and it was just that little extra something to the cut file. Okay, so I'm going to pop up the inside pieces with pop dots. These next two pieces, I'm using a thinner pop dot, so they're just barely raised, and I'm going with foam tape for the center piece to add a little extra dimension for those. I decided not to peel off the backer piece to the foam tape on the edges, those edge pieces, because I know I'm probably going to tuck the photo just under the edge. I didn't know which side. Obviously, I chose the right, and now I've pulled out some embellishments to add to my page. I'm using I think this is the October 23 kit. Yes, I believe. It's the October 23 hip kit. And some of these are leaves. There's a stamp that came with that kit, or that you could purchase along with that kit, of these leaves, and I had already stamped and done some mixed media on vellum for a previous project, and I had leftover leaves, so I thought this was a nice layout to try to use up some of those. There's also these cute little felt embellishments in that kit also, and I really wanted, there's little bitty tiny blue flowers on the pattern paper that I used for the pumpkin, so I thought it would be fun to pull out some of that blue. I also knew at this point that I did not want to add anything else to embellish my cut file, so I decided to kind of decorate a little tag, put a tag together for the top left corner of the page, because I felt like I still needed something else, and I didn't know what. I just knew I didn't want it to be a lot. And this right here wraps the layout up. I'm gonna put my little pearls down on my page, and that's going to be it. I really appreciate you guys sticking around for another process video, and go check out Confessions of a Paper Addict. There are a ton of gorgeous cut files in the shop, and I know you're not going to have a problem finding one that you love. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed my content. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a lovely crafty day. Bye-bye.